Welcome back to Practicing Our Praise. It's been a while. This is a video series that I've designed and based off the book Holy Roar, 7 Words That Will Change the Way You Worship by Chris Tomlin and Darren Whitehead. And this series has given us an opportunity to dive in and learn about the ancient worship practices found in the Psalms and how they still apply and can come alive in our personal worship practices. If you'd like to check out the other videos in the series, you can click the I in the corner of your screen, and that will take you to our Practicing Our Praise playlist, and you can watch those at your convenience. But let me ask you a question. What comes to mind when you hear the word spontaneous? I personally find that word uncomfortable. Why? Because I like order and structure. I like having a plan in place. Very rarely am I cool to just wing it and let things play out. So today's Hebrew word is challenging for me because it involves spontaneity. And maybe it'll challenge you as well. Our word for today is tehillah. And let's break down the definition. Laudation, a hymn, a song of praise, a new song, a spontaneous song. And the book of Psalms is filled with these spontaneous songs of praise. And often the psalmists would incorporate their stories into these songs. Actually, in the Hebrew language, the book of Psalms is called the Tehillim. And the beauty of these songs is that they aren't polished and perfect products. These songs don't necessarily have to rhyme or be catchy or have any sort of verse-chorus bridge structure. These are songs that spring up naturally from the worshiper's heart. And there's something really pure about that. Songs of Tehillah come from intimacy with God. And when we offer these spontaneous songs, the Lord will inhabit or live in our praises and bless us with His presence. We see evidence of this in Psalm 22, verse 3, which says, "But you are holy, enthroned in the praises," or Tehillah, of Israel. God wants to step down from His heavenly courts and embody our Tehillah, our spontaneous songs of praise. Now that's pretty awesome. Have you ever lifted a spontaneous song of praise to God? I'm not sure if I really have, to be honest. But even if we don't know what to sing, or how to sing, or if we think it might feel awkward at first, I believe God wants to break through and reveal something new to us. He is waiting and wanting to inhabit our act of Tehillah. In Ephesians 5, verse 19, we see a command from Paul urging us to be filled with the Spirit and speaking to one another with psalms, hymns, and songs from the Spirit. Sing and make music from your heart to the Lord. One worship leader in particular that has really embraced Tehillah is Pat Barrett. God has blessed him with the ability to be spontaneous with his songs. And so many of his songs almost have another song inside the song, where Pat is just lifting praises to God and singing a new song that is welling up in him. I'd encourage you to check out his self-titled album, Pat Barrett, which has lots of great examples of Tehillah. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time for our final video in this series.